So I'm back to this bloody mess. Got a new Sega Naomi unit off the internet, as you do. My old one's in there. A bit of looking around. Apparently it's just the two RAM chips, but they're surface mount ones. That's that one there and that one there, I think. Other ones that are dead. I'm not very good with surface mount soldering. And they're pretty fine pitch, so I don't think I'll be able to fix them myself, but I'm going to give it a go. I mean, it's no real harm if I don't fix it properly. It's pretty much unusable anyway. So this is the new one. The case is a bit dirty. The logo is missing, so I'll probably end up swapping it out with this one. This one's it's dusty, but it looks pretty good. So this all works. I've been testing it. Got Virtual Golf set up. I actually couldn't figure out how to take a swing, probably because I don't care enough. But something happened to me, and I got really freaking annoyed. Okay, so what we have here is, let me just unplug it. This is the 6-pin power connector for the GD-ROM drive. Now, this is the same 6-pin connector that's also on that one there. That's the Sega Model BIO. Only problem is, the plug, as you can see, my taped over one, sorry about that, it's actually wired up differently. The 12 volt, which is the red, and the yellow, which is the 5 volt, are actually switched. I didn't realize this, thinking they're both the same connector. They both go in the same way. They'll both be wired the same. That's kind of the logical thing. I mean, you put together a computer, the Molex connectors are all the same wiring, the SATA connectors are all the same wiring. It's logical. Sega doesn't like logic, apparently. And I'm pretty sure this is an official Sega cable, but if not, I will forgive them. No, actually, I'm going to say that again. I'm not going to forgive them, because they've still wired it up differently on the actual board. So what I ended up doing was burning out this. This is the GD-ROM control board. But, and this is a tip for all the people out there who have busted GD-ROM drives. Let me just take this apart. This top part here, sorry again, this top unit that I've replaced in here is actually out of a Dreamcast. They're the exact same unit, right down to the way it's fastened into the GD-ROM enclosure. So if you do have a broken GD-ROM drive, providing that the bottom board is still good, which I don't think you can really break anything on, there's only a couple of resistors and a couple of capacitors on there, you can take the GD-ROM drive out of a Dreamcast, plonk it back on, make sure it's in tight, pop the top back on, put in some very not good games. At the moment all I have is Virtual Golf and Sports Jam, so I don't think I'll be playing too much of it, but I have to turn on my cab after I turn on my Naomi because the auto res switching seems to go a bit funny, and I get is it vertical? Yeah, I get that. So I flick it off again, flick it back on. Works 35. I forgot to plug in the power cord. I'm a knob. Okay. So yeah, make sure your cable is wired like this. It is not the same wiring as a Sega IO for this. Look it up. I do not remember off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure the red is 12 volt. I'm just going to look it up here. Yes, the red is 12 volt, so pin 1, and I believe pin 2 could be 5 volt as well, but you only need pin 1 hooked up for 12 volt, sorry. Pin 3 is 5 volt. And pin 5 and 6 are ground. For some reason, white is ground. Let's flick this shit back on. I'm probably going to get some weird shit happening again. Yeah, I am. If anyone knows a way to fix this, that'd be great. Yeah. Oops. Cannot access GD-ROM drive. Oh, I've probably broken something. Hang on, it just wasn't seated too good, and the disc was a bit dirty, so it wasn't reading it great. But yep, cool. Loading now. Not sure why I didn't start this video a little later on, so I didn't have to see it load, but... yeah, so... if you do burn it out, I think it was this chip that felt like a furnace after I touched it. I think the actual GD-ROM assembly will still be good in it. I don't want to swap it out unless this one dies. If this dies, I'm gonna end up keeping the GD-ROM assembly, but if it dies, I should be able to swap it. If you do have a broken GD-ROM, it is simply undoing a few screws. Make sure you keep track of them. I stupidly didn't. And switching out the unit, screwing it back in, and it works. It's literally plug and play. So, and the good thing about it is these things are expensive. About 120 bucks, I think, for a new one. Whereas if you have a Dreamcast, you know, a couple of bucks for a Dreamcast if you get lucky. So yeah, Virtual Golf, everyone's favourite game. And I got the so that board there, that ended up being the I/O for the trackball. This thing is fucking filthy, and I can't actually move it. Yeah, I'm not actually sure which way it's meant to go. I'll be George. And yep, whatever that means. I still haven't hooked up the sound because that requires a oh shit, sorry for the view. This thing to be hooked up. It's a 110 volt transformer, and I just haven't gotten around to rewiring my cab to use one of these things, and to be honest, I can't be arsed. So I'll end up, because it's just two RCA plugs, I'll end up hooking up to like a speaker system or a stereo or something. But yeah, don't actually know what you're meant to do. I know you use the joystick to adjust shit, but how the fuck do I swing? And it's a pretty game, but how the fuck do I play? Someone's gonna go, "You're a fucking idiot," in the comments, but you know, I can live with that. Yeah. I'm gonna go get Sport Jam and see if that's any better. Oh wait, here we go, countdown. Ooh. He swung it for me and didn't do a very good job. Right, I'm gonna get Sport Jam, I'll be right back. So, I just actually ran over, as you'll probably see, to make another video, believe it or not. I don't have credits in, which is annoying. Gotta go to the test menu. Don't have a coin button hooked up to this, because most of my games are set on free play. Let's go, coin assignments. Free play. All this loads up again. Quick word if you're wondering about the copy protection on Naomi. You have the GD-ROM drive, which is basically I think it's a gig CD. With the Dreamcast, if the game was dumped, it was less than the size of a CD, you could stick the data on a CD, it would work. So what they've done here is they've got one of these. This is a security chip. It's basically a decryption key for the GD-ROM. People have cracked this already, and you can make a null key, I think it's called, that will allow you to play decrypted ROMs. I'm not sure if they work on burnt media. I have to try that because that'd be kind of cool. I bought some chips to burn null keys, but the main reason I wanted to was when I bought this, I thought it was a NetDIM. The difference with the NetDIM is the NetDIM has a network port, and also has a serial port, but no one gives a shit about that. When you have that, you can hook up the NetDIM to a computer, stream games straight to it, which is awesome. Alternatively, you can get a compact flash card system for it, or you can make one, which is what I wanted to do. So I bought the parts for that, but I can't actually do it because this is a regular DIM, and this doesn't allow you to do it. So I have to get a NetDIM, which is another $100 and something for that, so I guess that'll just stay by the side for now. But yeah, GD-ROM, Sports Jam, How do I start this freaking thing? I have to wait. Oh, that's annoying. USB cabling properly. Oh, it froze. I think it's because I have this I/O still hooked up. Alright, so yet another video where... that's because it's not needed, you jerk. I'm going to try to get this working, and I'm going to create yet another part to this video that no one wants to see. It looked like it was because I had the trackball thingy. I don't know what the hell all this crap is, but I don't think it was really worth me trying to get it working to play it. I've had this game for a little while. I was on a site that had a clear out of some boards, and I wanted a couple of them, so I got them, and this was $5. So I bought it, naturally thinking, I might have a Naomi one day, and if not, I'll use the cover. Ugh. This doesn't look all that hard. I think you meant to line it up with the arcade stick, but I'm not doing a very good job. Oops. This actually could be a bit of fun. Maybe with a second player. And two hands, of course. But his head was really ugly and flat. It was weird. It was just me, and his hair's really shiny. Yeah. So it'd be more interesting with sound, I'd think. What are we doing? Baseball, hockey, gridiron, putter match, hockey. Touchdown. Tennis. Soccer. Yeah, I'll give it a go at golf. I actually don't mind golf games. Tiger Woods on the Wii. Really fun. Don't ever use Motion Plus though, because it's fucking stupid. On that game anyway. Oops. Look at that. Nearly accidentally won. Okay, I get it. I suck. Yeah. Out of green. On the green. I wasn't on the green. Alright, let's give this a go again. I think it was the same shit. So yeah, that probably is not going to be worth watching, to be honest. But anyway, so this is the Sega Naomi. While it's here, I might actually give you a quick, I don't know if I did on the last video, a quick sort of rundown on how this thing's wired up. You start off with a precariously balanced I/O that interprets all your jammer things, all your jammer wiring signals, button signals, sorry, from the jammer harness. Sends them across this USB cable to the actual unit itself, which is this one here. Got the VGA going out from there to there. You can plug this VGA straight into a computer monitor and it will work fine. Because it's a bit newer, it'll actually work on new monitors as well. But in the case of plugging into the I/O, go straight at the jammer harness to your monitor. So this one here, pretty sure I said this before, this one here is for power, but because the power is coming from the jammer harness, you don't want to hook this up. That will blow your I/O and you're fucked. If you want to plug in an option board, there's a USB plug there, that just goes straight into this one here. The plug's on the floor. Power supply, that's those two there, the power. And the sound is those two down there. I don't know if you can see the standard RCA jacks. DIMM's on top. This is where a game board would go if you have a game board. DIMM straight to the GD-ROM drive with the correct fucking power plugged into it. Pricks. I actually ended up taping over. You probably saw it. So I don't make the freaking same mistake again. And this is broken. Yeah, not very interesting. That's it. Apparently you earn money in this game. And my monitor's starting to fuck up. Anyway, this was a really long video. I hope you enjoyed it. If not, sorry. Make a suggestion. I'll make something for you that you'll try to like a bit better. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, alright. See you later.